ready for some 2021 fantasy football advice from the Duff Pick'em Allstars.
Welcome back to another week of the Duff Pick'em Allstars. I am your host, the Orange Peanut. With me today are all the other cool people, Scriptum, Icehouse, the Commish, and Skinnnns. We're here to give you supposedly some good fantasy football advice, but it depends on which system that you're pretty much listening to. If you're listening to the Commish's or Skinnnns system, you may actually want to even put a bet down on there. If you're listening to my system or Scriptum's system, may not be good things. And I don't know if Icehouse has a system. What revision is your system on at this point, Icehouse?
I am not even sure anymore.
Sure, really? Yeah, I think a lot of people aren't quite sure about that. But anyway, here, we want to give you some good pick'em advice, talk about some football, and talk about what we like to watch and listen to every single week. And what we're going to talk about first is last week, and that's the stats from our Pro Pick'em League. Stats brought to us by the Commish. Let's go, Commish.
Well, last week, 7-1 led us with 74 total points. Eric was right behind with 73. Following that was me with 62. JV behind that with 56. Boss with 51, tied with Tommy. Stan, 42, and Grody with 38 total points. As for favorites versus underdog, 8 favorites versus 7 underdogs. So again, just about in the middle. We all got Arizona wrong.
Woo!
7-1 was the only one who got Philly right. JV was the only one who got the Jets right.
Hey! That's right.
Stupid costume.
That's right.
J-E-T-S.
Yeah, JV, you were the only one who got Houston wrong, though.
Oh, too bad. By the way,
you should have been the only one who got Jacksonville wrong, but Tommy and Grody jumped on that losing bandwagon.
Oh, crap. I was really excited for a second there.
Yeah, Boss and Stan both got Miami wrong, whereas myself and John, we both got Chicago wrong. John, you and Stan were the only ones who got Carolina right.
Yes.
Trying to think, it doesn't really look like too many others. Let's see, John, you and Stan were the only ones that got Minnesota wrong.
Yeah. I like
as well as
stats,
Stan and Grody both got Indianapolis wrong, the only two. No unanimous. We did not get any singular one right amongst the 2, 4, 6, 8 of us.
So I wonder why that is, Stan.
Yeah. I like.
No, it was John that broke it.
Well, John broke it. He bet on Houston when he should have gone with the Rams.
Sorry, I don't know why I went with Houston. Couldn't actually tell you with that one. I know why I went with the Jets, because I had an awesome costume that like 3 people knew exactly who I was, and those 3 people were in last week's episode. I actually, one of the stats I really like every single week is the Commish going over the favored versus the underdog. And I honestly think, Commish, that there's been a spread, like a fairly even spread on most weeks of underdog versus overdog, where they're just about the same. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I find it fascinating. And I do think about that when it comes to certain picks. I'll look back and see how many favorites I've selected versus how many underdogs. And I'm like, well, maybe it's time to select an underdog or two.
Speaking of the underdog, we all need to raise our glasses to this last week's victory. Mr. Scriptum over here. Congratulations, Scriptum. Way to go with that one. Last week's victor by, 7-1 again. You don't count because you're not here, but Scriptum, 73 points. Way to go with that one. Anything to say to your adoring fans?
No. Nothing at all.
Well, you'll have a little bit to say with the first of his 2 choices. Colts versus the Jets, the Thursday night game there. Gotcha. What are your stats on that?
Well, the important stats are, why the Jets are named the Jets. I mean, originally they were named the Titans because they were in a rivalry with the Giants. And their owner at the time said the Titans are bigger and stronger than Giants. So, a lot of smart men running the New York Jets team. They were eventually changed by Sonny Werblin when he bought the Titans for a lowly $1 million. Wow. So, yeah, to save the team from certain bankruptcy. Winning team there. And then the only important fact to know about the Colts is that they were originally the Baltimore Colts. And they played their last game in Baltimore on December 18th in 1983. And based solely on those facts, I can tell you that the New York Giants are definitely going to win, and I'm going to put 1 point on that.
Well, you mean the Jets, you mean. The Jets, not the Giants.
Yeah,
the
Jets.
No,
they changed their name a couple times.
Yeah.
Very confusing. Titans to Jets, so then you say Giants.
Well, they had a rivalry.
At one point, they were trying to figure out the team name between the Titans and the Jets, and they were talking about naming them the Boroughs after like the neighborhoods that are within the area. But a lot of they chose not to go with that name because so many people thought they might make fun of them and call them all jackasses. Borough stuff, right. So 1 point on the Jets with that. Commish, what's your thoughts on that?
I got 2 points on the Jets. I think they're going to be a little bit more competitive, and they might not lose by as much.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to also go with the Jets myself. One, because I have the helmet. I almost think might have to become a thing at some point here. Yeah. Boo, I agree. Boo, you suck. I'm going to do 3 points on the Jets. Jets. Icehouse is off taking a poop. Oh, no, there he is. Oh, hi, Icehouse. Did you wipe?
Just in time.
Colts versus
that laugh
Jets.
tells it all.
Yeah.
How many points?
Never. I haven't had toilet paper since the pandemic.
That's gonna hurt with it there. All right, Colts versus Jets, Icehouse. What are your thoughts?
I'm actually going to take the Jets in Mr. White for 3 points.
Mr. White, I believe clue it was a Mrs. White. Part of that
Well,
game.
in this case, it's Mr. White.
Mr. White.
He's off, killing somebody. He's off winning this, keeping this game within 10.5.
You want to take Mr. Pink?
I just thought of something interesting for a recap from last week when both Boss and myself picked New England over the Chargers, and JV, you said that was something interesting. I didn't realize it, but it was something pointed out in the broadcast that New England, prior to that game, was 9-2 against teams coming off a bye week in the past 10 years, which the Chargers were just coming off a bye week, and in that win, they are now 10-2.
Oh,
that is some good stats. Are they playing against someone right now who's off of a bye week at all, or are they on?
I don't know.
Oh, New England might be on bye as of right now. I think they could play someone.
But yeah,
No, they're not. They're
no,
playing
they're in
Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah. But I heard that during the broadcast, and I thought, well, I knew there was a reason there was 55% of people were picking New England in that game.
Stats brought to you by the Commish, and History Channel information brought to you by Scriptum. Remember, if you don't know what to blame, look up in the sky and go, aliens. Skinnnns, your thoughts. Everyone's going Jets. Are you on the Jet stream?
I am the contrarian.
Oh,
God, you're back.
Colts, 8 points.
Colts
Eight.
are 8
Wow,
points.
that's a lot of points.
That is a lot.
Colts have the defense to shut down Mike White and his wide receivers. Oh, I mean running backs that he throws to all the time. I'm pretty sure the Colts can shut them down. If they do that, they will not be able to throw to. Who's the only healthy receiver they have?
They have
Davis?
a receiver?
No,
Or is it
Corey
Crowder?
Davis isn't healthy.
No, they don't
No.
have a receiver.
Corey Davis is out. It's Crowder.
Oh,
No,
he's not
too.
receiver.
That's just
Chowder.
Mr. Chowder. Yeah,
Say it.
Yeah.
Say it. Chowder.
Chowder.
Daddy.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
stop Mike White.
I can't imagine like being a running back and in the huddle with Mike White. He's probably all like,
Oh, hi, I'm Mike White, and, I think we should throw the ball again to another running back. All right, hi.
Yeah.
it's really Mike White in a nutshell. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the guy, actually. Southern Florida, something like that. I think the college he came from. I think he's been on the Jets now for 2 years, maybe 3. So he's learned maybe something.
All done.
Maybe with that. But okay, so almost everyone went for the Jets, except the contrarian. Let's go down to the Commish. Oh, the Commish. Still riding that Buffalo train. Tell us about Buffalo and Jacksonville, Commish.
Of course, I'm riding the Buffalo train. It's fun. There's drinks involved. All right, so the two teams have met each other 17 times since the Jacksonville Jaguars became a team in 1996, which, oddly enough, the Bills lost that game, and it was the AFC wildcard game. Since then, it's kind of been back and forth, win-loss, with the longest streak Buffalo had from 98 to 2003, winning 3 times in a row. Their last meeting was 2018, in which Buffalo won 24-21. Let's see. Oh, they don't have anything else. They're given their little amount of meetings, and I don't know if Josh Allen was even on the team at that point in time. Doesn't look. Oh no, he was there. Yeah, he beat him. All right, so he's 1-0 against those fuckers.
Wow.
It's a 14.5 point spread, which is fitting for Jacksonville in this season because they're terrible. They still haven't won a game in the U.S., and I don't think they're going to win this game either.
Nice.
How bad they get beat, I don't know. I'm inclined to say that Jacksonville could lose by exactly 14, which 14.5 would be, the guess would be correct on that. But I'm going to go ahead and take my 1 point I have on this matchup and throw it Buffalo's way.
1 point on Buffalo. Makes a lot of sense. Well, I mean, it comes down to me. This is actually one of the hardest decisions I have to make all week because I like riding the Let's Go Buffalo train. I think I've ridden a lot of games on the Let's Go Buffalo train. Jacksonville, please win a game in the U.S. Or don't even just win it. Just don't lose that bad. Or I'm afraid we're going to have to do max points on Miles Jack. Yeah! I think I got that one with it there. People, don't vote for Jacksonville. Icehouse, your thoughts?
Well, as Joe said, I think it was about 14 and a half years ago that Jacksonville became a franchise. And the spread is 14 and a half. So I'm just going to take Buffalo for 14.
Wow.
I can't do math. They were in 1996, was 25 years ago.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, math is a bit off. Well, in that case, 9 on Buffalo.
9 on Buffalo.
Oh, well.
You're right, that math makes
That's better, yeah.
Now, here I was going to go insert the
I
X-Files
was doing the
conspiracy
opposite
song
math. I
and
was
all
like,
this stuff.
no, in my head it made sense because I was 14 in 96.
Oh.
So
Oh.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
With
right.
that being said, back to 14 on Buffalo.
Back to
Yes.
14. This is the system at work. Revision 21.3.
Yes.
Skinns,
All making sense now.
what does your system say about Buffalo Jacksonville?
Who?
I can't be contrarian.
You
I want to be.
can. You
But I
can.
can't.
Skins, you can.
How can Jacksonville, if they couldn't put up, did they even put up more than 3 points against Seattle last week? I mean, it was whatever they did. I watched a lot of it. Oh, they did put up 7.
But you were 15 in 1996.
Yeah.
Yeah, that means
I
you have
was.
21 points.
So you have to, like, I don't know.
Put 4.5 points.
I mean, if Seattle can beat Jacksonville 31-7, Buffalo
With
should be able
Gino's
to,
East.
With
Buffalo
Gino
should be able to beat them. Yeah, 31-7. So, I was curious who I was going to put my max points on, and I think I just found it.
Whoa.
Max points on Buffalo.
Oh!
Wow.
Max points. Max points. Look at there.
No Washington this week.
There we go. That's how we do it. Scriptum.
I just
Decision.
fucking threw a wrench in everything.
Well, you can always go max points on Jacksonville and throw another wrench in the thing.
That's like throwing a wrench in your foot. Trust me, it doesn't help.
Or
Wait.
you
Do
just
it.
chugging wrenches left and right.
Yeah.
Just like make it so that no, I'm gonna put 6 points on B-dubs.
Oh, 6 points on the
What?
Dubs.
I can't fucking do it.
6 points on the Dubs. I like it there. All right, my game. Getting a third place here. I chose the Los Angeles Chargers versus Philadelphia. I have a small affinity for the Chargers, being that my background is in electrical engineering. I happen to think that the team has a lot of energy. The history of this game, they've been playing each other since. Yeah, it's pretty bad. They've been
Everybody
playing-
just leave this room and we'll go to a different room.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oof.
Next.
They've only played each other 12 times. Chargers lead the series 7-5 since they've been playing since 1974. Since these are kind of across the United States, it kind of makes sense that they don't play each other too much. Of interesting note, the Chargers have settled a deal to build a 14-acre practice site and new headquarters
Together.
in El Segundo. And it's interesting that the stadium seating capacity is able to currently hold 70% of all Chargers fans, with a total of 45 seats that will be available to watch these players practice.
That's what I was looking for.
The Chargers and Eagles injury report is pretty bad, but worth mentioning. Currently on the Chargers, all but one player on their injury report is on their offense. And on the Eagles, all but one player on their defense is on their injury report. The Chargers have injured players of Austin Eckler with a hip injury, Justin Herbert with a right hand injury, Justin Jackson with a quadricep, all who did not show up to play or did not show up to practice all week. And on the Eagles, they have 10 members of their team who are currently either limited in practice or not practicing, all of them on their defense, with the exception of J.J. Arcega Whiteside. I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter. He's useless.
So anyway, so I kind of expect a game that is potentially low scoring with this. Just being said with that, like, I don't know, Chargers don't have injured players on offense. Eagles have injured players on defense. I don't know what to quite make of that with it. Currently speaking, 78% of all folks are going with the Chargers, 22% of folks with the Philadelphia Eagles, with an average confidence of 7.1 points on the Chargers and only 5.2 on the Eagles. Chargers represent kind of a more popular vote. I'm going to go with them with a 1.5, and it's dipping down. It's going closer to Philadelphia. Probably just based on injuries alone with it there. I'm going to do Dollar Yo on the Chargers for this. Icehouse, your rebuttal.
I'm actually going to go 13 on the Chargers. I cannot see a way where they piss away this game.
I like it there. All right. Go down to Skinnnns.
I'm very curious as to why the spread is moving. You know,
Yeah, I don't know. I can't
that
figure it
far
out.
off of a field goal. I don't get it. I know the Chargers have lost 2 in a row. Maybe that's it. They, maybe people just think they've lost something.
West Coast to East Coast, they're gonna think it's 6 o'clock in the evening by the time they start playing the game.
A little bit of that.
It'll be 10
mean-
o'clock by the time they're done in their minds.
General
Yeah.
Chargers Twitter pages all state that they think that a lot of offense or a lot of defenses have figured out Herbert and how he works. So that's hearsay, though.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I was going to pick Eagles, and I still like my Eagles pick. I just have a middling number 7 sitting on it, though.
Middle
We're going to make it a 5.
5 on the Eagles while I pick Scriptum's nose over here. Speaking of that, Scriptum, thoughts on this game? Chargers Eagles.
Not too much. I'm going to put 9 points on Los Angeles.
9 points on Los Angeles. Is that what the system says?
Yeah.
Where is the system? I thought the system was something that got rolled out with some bones or something like that. No?
Oh, the system. The system is down. Let me
Oh,
go
the
bring
system's
it back.
down. Always got to go get the system. Brevet. All right. On last with the commish on this one, Philadelphia Chargers.
All right, got the system going. Oh, it's
Let's
calibrated.
see.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm gonna put 12 points on the Chargers.
Oh, a lot of folks doing some points on the Chargers. Right. Like,
DraftKings currently has it at -2.
something's got to be going on then. I mean, Herbert right hand. He is right-handed, so Herbert damaged right hand is not good. And anyway, with there. While I look up his backup, we're gonna have Icehouse talk about a very historic game: Green Bay, Kansas City. Let's hear it, Icehouse.
Well, I think, what was it? Obviously, Aaron Rodgers is not starting. This spread is not moving quite as fast as the DraftKings spread. Yeah, DraftKings currently has this as +7.5 Packers.
Oh.
Clearly, Yahoo is not updating nearly as fast. So, wow.
Well, yeah, but they'll probably have it updated tomorrow.
Yeah. When the final one is said and done. So yeah, take this one with a grain of salt. I'm just gonna put 1 point in KC for now. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers obviously out because he's a fucking selfish prick, pretending to get the vaccine and saying he's immunized, and he's actually never gotten the vaccine. And now, as a result, because of the agreement with the Players Association, he will be out of this game. There is no chance he can play.
Yeah,
He actually might not be able to even return for the following week.
that's what I heard
I think
too.
he can return, depending. I mean, like best case scenario, he can return 1 day before next week. But yeah.
Bless you. So you think Kansas City can take on Jordan Love and the potentially new quarterback on the
I
Not interested.
I'm probably just gonna stick to 1 point in Kansas City because God, their defense is fucking horrible. I mean, man, I don't know. Can they stop Jordan Love?
Yeah, I agree with it there. Well, Icehouse sneezes out his whole face. Skinns, what are your thoughts on Kansas City, Green Bay?
Mahomes is a freaking train wreck. Let me tell you. That defense is a train wreck. Nothing is good about KC right now. Somehow they still magically are able to put up points every week, but they're still losing all the time. I think last week was finally like a breaking point for them. I've seen a couple interviews, and I think they're just fed up with being fed up with losing. And I think Eric.
Yeah.
You're distracting.
What?
I think the Chiefs are coming out. I think the Chiefs were gonna come out and they were ready to, beat the Packers, whether it was with Aaron Rodgers. Now that it's without Aaron Rodgers, they're still at home again. They're tired of losing at home. I'm pretty sure last week's loss was at home again. I think Andy Reid's got enough. He's gonna tell them, enough of this shit, kids. We're gonna fucking win. There's no Aaron Rodgers here. Let's do it. 13 points on the Chiefs.
13 on the Chiefs. Very stark.
I did hear a funny thing on sports radio this morning. They were talking about how basically, when the Chiefs defense goes on the field, Andy Reid's just talking to his quarterback. He's not even paying attention. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, you guys do you. I'm over here. Don't worry about me. I got this.
Yep.
Made me laugh.
Scriptum, your thoughts on this game?
Take a look at what the system says.
Oh,
There is a 20% chance that Kansas can win. So I'm going to put 8 points on Green Bay.
8 points on Green Bay. Oof. That's rough there. Commish?
Well, I've currently got 13 points on the game because it's a 1-point spread. But if that changes tomorrow, then that will drastically change the points. Yeah, I think Kansas City's tired of losing as well. So I'm going to pick them, and the points will be determined by whatever the final spread is.
There. So it's potentially.
What could
be
it possibly,
13.
or what could it go to if it goes from like, let's say it goes from 1 to pick 'em to 0.
Oh, then it
I don't know
becomes
why
the
it's
14
moving from
point pick.
3 to 2 to 1. I feel like it would be moving the other way.
Yeah, you'd think, especially after today's news.
Yeah, like wouldn't it be going KC opened at a 3-point field goal, and then it would get, they would be favored by more? I don't know.
Possible. I think Kansas City can win more than a 1-point safety over this game, at least as the spread stands right now. I'm going to go. I mean, these are also two stadiums that, in my opinion, are hard for any team to play in. Green Bay, because they're just a bunch of cheaters, and Kansas City, because of how loud it is as an outdoor stadium. On top of that, the weather is always kind of a factor in both of those stadiums. I am going to go 12 points on the Chiefs. I think they're going to wreck Green Bay's day, because Green Bay's going into this game going, Jordan Love, he's going to save us. And I'm hoping that bug gets squashed. Just smoosh the thing. Yeah, smash it.
Because it's
throw
a
a
loud
tomahawk
stadium.
at it. Yeah.
It's a loud stadium.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Make sure you boo them good with that. Now we're at Skinnnns. Skinnnns has picked another Sunday afternoon game of San Fran hosting the Arizona Wows. Yeah, give us some stats on that one, Skinnnns.
This is an interesting divisional game. It's going to be hard fought. The last game was won by the Cardinals, 17-10. I do believe that was Trey Lance's first start. I think Garoppolo was out that game. And then coincidentally, I think Kyler Murray will be out this game. So what can we pull from last game to learn from this game? I don't think there's much. It was close either way. It was within a touchdown. If Kyler Murray sits out, Colt McCoy is the backup.
Colt McCoy?
Colt McCoy.
Wow.
Browns starter, Redskins starter, veteran of the NFL, the wily Colt McCoy.
Colt McCoy. By the way, the Chargers' backup, in case Herbert's down, is Chase Daniel. So heaven help them.
Wow.
Colt McCoy. Man, I would love to see Colt McCoy suit up and play some.
Yep. I mean, a lot of people would think if Kyler Murray's out, Colt McCoy, it's a backup. I'm going to put my money on San Francisco. I'm just going to bet the other side. It's a backup. That's usually what happens. But Colt McCoy is one of those backups who's in the league. He's been in this league for a long time because he is a quality backup, and he can fill in and spot starts. Otherwise, Arizona's healthy. 49ers are banged up on defense. With all that said, I'm tempted to put my money on San Francisco just because, going against the Colt McCoy. But the spread has not moved as much as I thought it would, and I think because it's still talk of Kingsbury saying Kyler Murray can still start. The game started at negative Arizona by 2.5. It has since moved to a pick'em. I think as the week goes on, it's going to move to favor San Francisco. If it gets to a field goal, or if it stays under a field goal, I will be picking San Francisco. If it gets to over 3.5, then I think Colt McCoy can keep them within 3 points.
Interesting.
So as of right now, I got money on San Francisco, and I'm just going to keep it at 4 points because there's going to be a lot of line movement still.
San Fran with 4 on that.
Not to mention Arizona lost J.J. Watt last week, and they did not end up doing that well in their first game without him.
Unfortunate.
They gave up how many to the Packers, I believe?
Too many.
24
Too
points.
many. Sorry. San Fran for 4 from Scriptum.
There is a 21% chance that San Francisco can win, so I'm going to put 11 on Arizona.
11 on Arizona. The system at work. Commish?
I got 14 on Arizona. If Kyler Murray doesn't play, I'm going to switch it to San Francisco.
Wait, is that max points on Arizona?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, excited.
Excited with it there. I am excited that Skinnnns mentioned Colt McCoy. 10 points on Arizona. He is on Arizona, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Make sure. Well, he played for San Francisco, I think, right? I think he was at some point on San Francisco. Yeah, looking at his stat. No, he's not. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah. Browns to 49ers to Redskins to Giants to Cardinals to now. So that's what that is there. Icehouse.
I'll take 12 on Arizona, man. I don't care who's
Everyone
throwing.
is going on Arizona. Skinnnns, you got left out with your phone. Well, maybe you might change your mind depending on where that goes. Last major game, which once again, raise our glasses to last week's victor, Scriptum, winning last week single-handedly with it there. Well done, well done. You have decided for the Battle of Ohio, Cincinnati hosting the Browns. What are your stats on this one?
Well, it's actually the Battle of the Brown because the Cincinnati Bengals, out of pure spite, used the exact same shade of brown as the Browns do. So it's really the Battle of the Brown. What else do you have to say about this sad assemblage that you have in your state? I'm going to go max points on Cincinnati because Cleveland is definitely going to lose.
Wow.
There is a 51% chance that they will lose.
Wow, edging it out by 1% with that one.
Wow.
Really
Yeah, it's locked. It's locked in there.
locked in, he says. Commish, what's your rebuttal on
I
that?
got 10 points on Cincinnati. They could win by a field goal.
10 points on Cincinnati. It is kind of bouncing around with that there. Man, the Cleveland has had some hard things that they've been suffering. And the
The whole
Bengals,
state of Ohio has. I mean, suffering with all of these bad football teams.
the Bengals just look like they're well put together right now. So I am going to go. I know they lost to the Jets last week, but no, you lost to the Jets last week. There's nothing more.
Yeah, lost to the
Boo. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Bengals still, though. I don't think the Browns really have it in them. 7 points on the Bengals for me. Icehouse.
I'll take 8 on the Bengals, man.
The Bengals. And with Skinnnns.
Dude, no OBJ. How are the Browns ever going to win? But with that said,
Yeah.
Cincinnati has got to be pretty fucking embarrassed by losing to the Jets last week. So I'm pretty sure they are going to have a hard week of practice. It's going to be all focused. They're playing at home. They do not want to lose 2 weeks in a row, especially with an in-state game like this against Cleveland and a hurt Baker. And I wish OBJ played because that would probably tilt it more in the Bengals' favor. But I'm still going to go 10 points on the Bengals.
10 points on the Bengals. Soundboard, man. We got to get one of those things going on with the.
I'm not over there.
Come on. Oh well. Oh yeah.
How do we get a soundboard, man?
Come on, soundboard man. Let's go, soundboard man. All right. We're gonna end the week here with some rapid fire picks with there, starting with the Commish. Commish, what do you got for Dallas, Denver?
I got Dallas with 3 points.
Dallas for 3 points. I will also be going Dallas 4, but for 4 points with there. Icehouse.
Dallas 2.
Dallas 2. Skinnnns.
Denver 2.
2. And Scriptum.
Dallas 10.
Dallas 10. Right there. Down to me. Miami, Ohio. Or Houston. Oh. Miami. Sorry, I forgot which Miami it was for a second.
We're not fully in college pickup.
God, can I just not make a pick?
This is not Peg's team.
1 point on 1 point on who cares? Icehouse.
Exactly. 1 point on who cares.
1 point on kids.
6 on Houston.
Oh, he cares.
If Tyrod plays.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Boo. Scriptum.
There is a 21% chance that Houston wins. I'm going to go 2 on Miami.
2 on Miami. Drops the deuce and the Dolphins.
Now
Commish.
checks out.
We got Commish.
2. Somebody just say 2. Who cares?
2.
2.
Poop.
2.
Okay.
Wait, I want to
Yeah.
know if the Commish is taking a poop on these teams.
I got 5 on Houston.
Oh, we care. This one here. I like it. Icehouse. The Atlanta going down to New Orleans.
5 on Atlanta.
Atlanta Skinnnns.
It's got to be New Orleans. How can Atlanta just want to finish out the season at this point anymore?
I like it. All right, Scriptum.
There is a 42% chance that Atlanta's going to win, so I'm going to go 3 points on New Orleans.
New Orleans there. Commish.
I got 7 points on New Orleans.
7 points on New Orleans. Yeah, they're in the Superdome, man. No way. 6 points on New Orleans with that. Comes to Skinnnns. You get the New York Giants against not John Gruden.
This is my 1 point pick'em.
Really?
And I got 1 on the Giants.
1 on the Giants. Ooh, that's
Ah.
a rough one with it there. Scriptum.
There is a 47% chance that the New York Giants is going to win, so I'm going to take 4 on Las Vegas.
Vegas with their Commish.
What is your system?
A 47% chance. You only put 4
He's
points.
calculating it out. Can't you hear him punching digits?
And I'm putting it on Las Vegas. Check out the calculating device here. Couple of D10s.
Hey, let's see. All right. I'll take some action on your forward bets from here on out.
Uh-oh.
Poppy, get out of there. Sorry for yelling.
Okay.
Dog's eating the cat food.
I got 7 on Vegas.
Well, wait, we haven't heard from the Commish here.
11 on Vegas.
11 on Las Vegas. I want the G-Men. 5 on the G-Men. And then Icehouse says he went to Vegas.
Yeah, for 7 in Vegas.
7 on Vegas. There. Back up.
Here, Eric,
again.
I'm going to register some of your bits.
Back up to Scriptum. New England going down to Carolina. We got this.
Okay. Why did I need Eric's
Oh,
bet?
Scriptum. What is your bet for New England, Carolina?
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
32% chance that Carolina is going to win, so I'm going to go 5 on New England.
5 on New England. All right, got that there, Commish.
9 on New England.
9 on New England.
I'm not going to bet against it. I'm going to
9
take
on
6
Carolina.
on Eric, your system sucks. It's not even worth betting, you guys.
It is consistent, though. It's a
It is
consistent
consistent.
system that doesn't change.
It is very.
All he
Yeah,
does
whatever
is
it
do
is.
this.
Unlike you, revision 21-3G. Ice
Well, I
House.
bet against Joe's picks last week, and I think it was 50-50. Didn't really get anywhere.
Yeah.
Thanks, Joe.
Need a new system.
The one time you come up with a 50-50, like that didn't net me anything.
So you lost because of the juice.
Yeah, I lost because of juice. So it's like I probably lost a few dollars. So thanks.
I didn't tell you to do it.
Well, I know, but you were betting so crappily through the first 9 weeks. I'm like,
See, that's your
You know.
problem is you looked at the first 9 weeks overall. You didn't look at the trend of the weeks building up.
were you hitting better?
In the last few weeks, yeah, I have been.
Ah, damn.
You looked at the overall, and I wasn't going to say shit to you.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh, there you go.
Week 8, Joe was third. Week 7, Joe was first.
Whoa.
Week 7,
Oh,
Joe,
man's
week
got a
6, Joe
point.
was
Okay.
second.
Okay,
I'm actually lying.
who's
I
been
just made all that
shitting
up.
the bed?
I've been shitting the bed lately. Do
Oh,
not follow
good.
me.
Tell me your.
I had a 100-point lead on all of you guys, and now I'm in third place.
Yes.
Well, you're playing contrarian like an idiot. So
No, I'm doing what I think I should do on these. I make my picks like it's like I would be betting money. So it goes to show I would have started off hot and then I'd be back to even. But
damn. All right.
this is where I get on
to-
track.
Back to Ice House.
Okay.
Ice House, you got Carolina hosting now New England.
I got New England for 6, man. No way.
And then Skinnnns.
New England 3. I don't like it.
New England
All
tree.
right. I'll take 2 bets on Eric's system as long as they're not egregious.
Oh boy. Commish, you got Apple Core Baltimore hosting Minnesota.
Yeah, I think Baltimore's going to win by less than that. So I'll take Minnesota for 8.
Hmm.
All right, Eric. What's the system have on this one? I'll throw $2.
He's
down.
legitimately curious about this. I'm gonna go drop a deuce on Baltimore. Ice House.
There's a 71.
I need to know what Eric.
Oh,
has.
Scriptum, you're apparently allowed to cut in line here. What does your system say?
71% chance says that Baltimore is going to win this.
Oh, really? Okay, I'll take that action.
Chris, do you know what his system is?
No,
I don't
think
care.
he does.
I got $2 in the bike.
Don't show him your system, Eric.
Yeah, keep it a secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Don't worry. All right, so I got Vikings plus 6 for $2.
Vikings plus 6 for $2. Your system might need a revision. Skinnnns.
I got Vikings for 12.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Get off my back.
Over.
You're on my back. I got more points than you.
You heard the odds I was giving them, right? 71% that Baltimore's going to win.
Pretty good.
I know.
Yeah,
But I know
well,
where you are in the
I'm
standings as well.
playing contrary to your shitty system.
Oh, I know you.
You just
Man.
roll a fucking dice.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you do
I
know
might
the
as well
system.
roll one too.
Oh, he's rolling one as well. Oh no, he's straight up control
No,
C
I'm
your
just gonna
system.
I'm gonna take 9 points. Says Minnesota, man.
All
I'll
right,
take it all
nine.
day.
I'll put 7 points on Baltimore. How do you like that, boss?
Whoa.
I don't give a shit.
All right, well here I'm gonna put. Okay, so I'm up here next. Rams, Tennessee. Man, I gotta think Tennessee is really hurting without the King. The Rams are really looking good on defense. Plus, Tennessee's got to travel a little bit. I'm gonna put 13 points on Stafford. Down to Icehouse.
I love the Rams D in this one. Give me 11.
$11 yo on the Rams D. Skinnnns.
I have a 9 on this, and I don't like it.
He's got a 9er on this.
I don't know how I got a 9 on it. And I like Tennessee. I think that's my problem. I'm a Tennessee homer this season. But so don't count this one as a calculated bet. Just count it as a. It's what my heart says.
Count it
For
as
9
Washington.
points, I got Tennessee.
Now 9 points on Washington. I mean Tennessee. I don't know what that stood there. Scriptum.
The
A
system.
53% chance that Los Angeles is going to win. I'm going to put 12 points on them.
Wow.
It's not allowed. I'm sorry.
That's not allowed. I'm sorry there.
You
Commish.
can't have the same picks.
Oh, what about you,
Roll
Commish?
again.
What does your system say?
Who, me?
The Commish. What is the
I got 4 points on Tennessee.
4 points on Tennessee. Last we come down to Icehouse with the Monday Night Football game of Pittsburgh hosting the Bears. What do you got, Icehouse?
I'll take 10 points opposite whatever the fuck Eric rolled. I'll bet a couple of dollars on
There's
that.
the
Too.
system at work.
What do you got, Eric? What does the system
Well,
say?
okay, we got to cut the script at this point. What does the system say?
Yeah.
System says that Chicago has a 24% chance of winning, so I'm going to go 13 points on Pittsburgh.
Oh,
All right. Wow.
I mean,
What
you're
do
going
you
for the
think?
Bears. Are you going for the Bears?
Yes, give me that 10 points on the Bears.
10 points on the
Oh.
Bears.
Ooh, a man of his word.
Man of his
Let's see if
word.
I can. I got Bears +6. That's fine. I'll take it.
Okay, so now we got the yo Skinnnns.
It's Monday night. We've had a lot of good Monday night games. They've mostly all been close. Let's go Bears. Keep it close. Actually, get the win. Don't even keep it close.
Yeah, I feel like they can keep it within 6 anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still on.
As long as Nagy doesn't coach, we'll be good.
Stay at home.
See you guys on Monday night for that one? I mean,
Well, I'll
wanna
be down
zoom
for it.
in?
Yeah.
Sure.
See if I can. Well, Monday night
Yeah.
I work. I do work, but what time does games start here? 8:15 my time. Probably join a little bit late. Yeah, we'll meet at the coffee room.
Sounds
Sure.
good.
Cancel work. Tell them the Bears are playing.
I'll wear my Bears jersey to work.
Are you
Better
the
yet.
chief or not, John?
Better
Come
yet,
on.
being in Ohio, tell them you want to go watch the Steelers game.
Oh.
There you
Stop
go.
throwing at me at that point there.
Who?
Actually, I'll probably have to walk into work with the Bears jersey just to be like, come on, folks, come on. You know you like Justin Fields. Where he's from. You know. Who we got? The Skinnnns. Did we get to use Skinnnns? I think we got.
Yep, I got 7 on the Bears.
Then we go to the Commish.
6 on the Bears.
6 on the Bears. And I will end it here with 8 points on the Bears. What we got there? Man, there's some good picks in there. I'm talking about your picks, the smart people down there. Icehouse, your system is in need of some WD-40 or some Gatorade or something. I don't know. But anyway, another week of football. Let's raise our glasses and cheers to another week of good fantasy football, another week of good football, and we'll catch you next week with the Duff Pick'em All-Stars. See you then, folks.